Welcome to Meltdown Mondays with Six Figure Ash, where life be lifing, but we don't fold. Get your coffee, get your blunt, and let's go.
Welcome to Meltdown Mondays, where we take last week's mess and turn it into this week's motivation. I'm Six Figure Ash. This is episode 33. Let me spill my guts. So this week, y'all, it's one of them weeks where it was just a good reflective week, and I started noticing some things about myself. So this week, y'all, we're going to talk about solitude. Solitude, taking that time out for yourself. Y'all know I always got a good story for y'all. So this story isn't like a deep story or anything like that, but I realized that I do different things in order to maintain my solitude. Okay, I'm a people's person. People come to me about everything. And sometimes I have to take time out for myself. Now, I'm not a do not disturb person, okay? I won't put my phone on D&D, but what I will do is intentionally go somewhere where I can be by myself and in my thoughts, having that moment to myself. The story, like I said, it really ain't no story. It's just literally, if I start to feel obligated for something, I will just stop showing up as often. I will take time away from it at the moment I start to feel like I'm obligated somewhere, because my solitude and the time that I take for myself and my mental and everything is for me. So this week, I really just kind of want to go over what solitude is and how it can help us. Okay. So a lot of times, a lot of people hate to be alone in this world. And I understand, from whatever circumstances happened in your life, whatever you've been through, and your brain, being by yourself probably don't feel good. And for a lot of people, being alone does not feel good. And I understand that completely. Okay. But it is important that the time that you do have by yourself, you utilize it. And it is very important that you create time for yourself. Solitude. So y'all know I'm always going to define something for you. I will give you the definition, and I will give you 3 reasons as to why this helps you in your life and whatever journey that you may or may not be on. Solitude. Solitude is the intentional choice to spend time alone to think, reflect, reset, and reconnect with yourself without outside noise, opinions, and pressures. I love that. Yo, I'm a self-help person. I'm here to help you, but I'm here to help myself. Solitude, y'all. Solitude. The intentional choice to spend time alone. You gotta make this an intentional thing. You have to do this on purpose. Spend time alone. Even if you got a partner or spouse, make sure you make time alone. If you got a partner that's hooked to you at the hip, when they not hooked to you and they off doing their own shit, encourage them to do their own shit. Because while they're off doing their own shit, you could go do yours too. That simple. Okay. It's being intentional about the time that you need to spend to yourself. It said to what? Think, reflect, reset, and reconnect with you. You got to. Sometimes if I start to feel disconnected, or if I just need some grounding, like y'all, I just love the mountains, because it gives me a moment to reflect. It gives me a good moment to feel good, to just reconnect with not only myself, but with God, to push me through whatever I'm going through. I love that solitude. I love that moment. Okay, so it's important to take this time to yourself. So y'all know I don't just give y'all a word, a definition, just to tell y'all that. So this week's buildup is going to be the 3 reasons why this helps you in your life. First things first, it clears mental clutter. Y'all, when I start to feel bunched up and cluttered and it's just so much coming at me from every angle. Now, you guys, I am not a mother, but I understand parents. That's a lot of personalities, a lot of everything coming your way. Sometimes you got to declutter. Sometimes you got to get all that out the way. Okay. So it clears your mental clutter. I like that. Solitude gives your mind space to breathe When you step away from constant input, you can process emotions, reduce stress, and think with clarity instead of reacting off impulse. I be needing that time to myself, y'all. Y'all know I learned how to shut up a couple months ago, and I'm really trying my best to implement all the things that I'm talking to you guys about. I'm putting that together in my own life. So when I'm talking about solitude today, everybody who really knows me in real life knows that I take time for me. I take time for me, okay? And this is just so on point. It gives you time to step away from constant input. People believe that their input impacts you. So if you allow everyone's opinion to impact your life, guess what? You leave your life, you living for everybody else but you. So take that moment of time to reflect and think and to yourself to make sure that you are not using another person's opinion to make whatever decision that you got to make. That's so good. That's so good. It strengthens self-trust. Whoo-hoo! Y'all, when I tell y'all I trust me more than I trust you, I don't care what you gonna fucking do. I don't care how you feel about nothing. I trust me and my judgment, okay? You got to be able to trust yourself. So you got to be able to take some time, do you, and trust yourself. Time alone helps you hear your voice. You learn what you actually want, believe, and value. Making decisions in life with confidence instead of relying on validation. Hoo-hoo, man. Man, like, do y'all hear this? This is so good. It's so good. It strengthens self-trust. You got to trust you. You got to trust that you are making the best decision for you. So that means shutting off another person's opinion about anything you got to do. It helps you clear mental clutter, but it also helps you trust yourself more. Y'all, when I say I trust me, baby, I trust me because I will make the final decision. And whatever decision I made, I know that God and me have come together to make this decision. It builds emotional resilience. Y'all know we talked about resilience already before. Solitude teaches you how to sit with discomfort, problem solve, and self-soothe. That strength carries into life. When things get hard, you don't crumble and you adjust and keep moving. Yes, 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 yes. If you know me, when I like something, I just will scream to the top of my lungs. I want to scream so bad because solitude teaches you how to sit with discomfort. People have a problem with being uncomfortable. You and I might not have a problem, even if you do. Honestly, no, discomfort is exactly the word, discomfort. It's not comfortable. But there are some people who prefer never to be uncomfortable. They want everything in life to go as smooth as possible. And that's not life. That's not life. Let's put a little reality on there. In real life, you're going to experience discomfort. Why not do it for yourself? It's uncomfortable being by yourself, but sometimes you need to take the time for yourself. Solitude. Bottom line, solitude isn't loneliness. It's maintenance. It sharpens your mind, grounds your spirit, and prepares you to move through life with intention instead of noise. I don't even know what to say. Like, it's so on point. I love it. Just like I said at the beginning, bottom line, it's not loneliness. You need to make the time yourself so it doesn't feel like loneliness. Okay? Like, you have to take time for yourself. Solitude is real. Solitude is real. Solitude is important. And you got to take some time for you. Ooh, that was so good. That was so good. We broke it down. We built it back up. And I definitely hope and pray that you are going into this next week with a thought process to when and where you're going to take that moment to yourself to have some solitude. y'all, that was such a good thing. I thank any and everybody for being here today. Y'all know I end every video with a good prayer. God, I pray that any and everybody on this video is blessed abundantly, and that this week we take the time that we need for ourselves in order to prosper and move forward. In God's name, amen. And if you affirm this, type amen in the comments. Always make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And don't ever forget, follow me for more.